three. The only three possible outcomes for Devon Larratt coming up in just a few weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few weeks. It's almost here. Wow. I mean, there's just no more time to do any preparation or nothing, Devon. I mean, sorry, man. I didn't see you get with Jerry Cataract. I didn't see you actually do any practice with Michael Todd, Marcio Barboza. I mean, these are the guys you should have been working with. You already know how to arm wrestle, so I mentioned earlier you probably should have done some strength training. Now, as a beginner, I know that people have been telling me you got to get on the table, just do table only. I understand that, and I am going to do that. I've done a little bit. I know I need to do a lot more personally, but I got my own way of thinking about things, and I think that my way might be good for me and maybe some other people who are older and don't have time to go to table practice twice a week and spend, well, 45 minutes getting there, 2 hours, 2.5, messing around, 45. I mean, just a lot of us don't have, a 3 or 4 hour block, even once a week, to do that. But I understand there's the one side of the coin where everybody says only table practice, forget about any kind of gym stuff, I understand all that, okay? And I do plan on doing some table practice, but Devon, my God, I've read somewhere you've been arm wrestling since you were 5 years old with your grandma. You know how to arm wrestle. You should have been doing the strength stuff. Anyway, that's all water under the bridge. Can't do anything about it now. And man, the three possible outcomes as I see it. Number one, you're going to set a record, Devon. This is going to be a record-setting match because it's going to be the fastest World Championship arm wrestling super match in history. It's going to go the fastest. It's going to be 6 pins, flash pins, fast. I mean, Levin is so strong that you may not even be able to slip out. I mean, that's how strong he is. Okay? Even if you slip out and you go to strap, it's still going to be a flash. So that's the most likely outcome. So I'm ranking them as most likely. Most likely what's going to happen is you're going to get flashed 6 times. That's one outcome. The second outcome is that you fight back with all your might and as hard as you can, and you've been taking that Dianabol, Anabol, human growth hormone. I mean, all of it. You've been taking all that, you wolfing it down, right? And you're strong, but your tendons didn't keep up with that strength. Even though you got tendon strength, but you built extra muscle power, and you didn't build that. The tendon strength didn't come along with that, buddy. What's the second likely scenario, and I don't believe this would be first, is that you rip something. You tear something up here in your pec area. You tear something here in your bicep. Somewhere along this continuum here, you're going to have a tear, maybe even a fracture. That's the second outcome. Now, all the strength training you did may prevent you from being injured. I've heard behind the scenes that you've been doing some strength training. You're just not showing on your video. That's what I've been hearing. So if you actually did that, good job, and you're trying to keep it a secret like it's going to make a difference, well, I don't think that's going to make a difference. But the difference it might make for you, Devon, is that you're not going to get injured, or at least injured as badly as what could have happened if you hadn't done that strength training that I've only heard about. This is just hearsay. The third possible outcome for June 25th, Devon Larratt and Levon Saganashvili, is Awol. Devon goes Awol. And by that, I don't literally mean Awol. I just mean that something very realistic and plausible comes up. All of a sudden, between now and June 25th, he's in a car accident. He gets COVID. He gets pneumonia. He falls down a flight of stairs and breaks his arm. He gets Lyme disease. I mean, he gets a number of different things that are so plausible and realistic, but really they're going to be manufactured and tried by him, so he doesn't have to go there and lose in such an embarrassing way. That's, I think, kind of like the least likely outcome of all three of these. The first one, he goes and it's just, you guys set a world record for the fastest super match in history. For the Devon Larratt fan club, you fanboys, you groupies, I know you want your boy to win. I know you really want your boy to win. I know you really believe in him. But just like religion and actually almost all religions, if you take the belief part too far, you convince yourself that what you actually believe is a fact, it's science, it's true. That's, I think, the number one problem with a lot of religions is it doesn't matter if it's a Christianity, of which I belong to, or Muslim, Islam, Buddha, you name it. If you actually, there's a reason they call religion a belief. You believe it, but you can't prove it and you don't know. It's only when you try to take that belief into science and turn it into fact, that's where people have a problem, and they run into a lot of problems. And so will the Devon Larratt fanboy club. They want their boy to win so badly that now in their mind, they've come up with their own set of facts based on their belief system, and these facts are just going to dictate that Devon is somehow going to pull this out of a hat. And I've heard everything from he wins one round and then stalls, and then all of a sudden Levon just goes down the toilet and loses. I've heard that from all the way up to actually Devon is the one that's going to flash pin Levon. It's craziness. It's ludicrous. But it's just like religion. You guys believe in your boy, and you're just praying and believing in him so much that you've turned that belief into a fact. You now believe it's a fact based on everything that you've seen him do, and you're aligning these facts as proof positive that he is the best. No, he is not the best. In just a short time, in a few short weeks, wow, we're into June, just a few short weeks, you're going to look back at all my videos and go, crap, how did Waco Kid get it right? How did he know? How did he know? Stay tuned. Stay thirsty, my friends, for more Waco Kid. I'll see you next time. And that next time's coming pretty quick.